Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we have a first in store for you guys, something huge. We have 74 years young Chef Babette doing a what she eats in a day. She's never done this. We need to see what she's eating to be feeling and looking this good. Because I don't know about you guys, but this is how I want to be when I'm almost 75. How's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah, good. We're having fun in the kitchen.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, so check it out. If it's watermelon season, and because, you know, I start my day normally with some nice warm lemon water and some juice, whatever. But if it's watermelon season and I'm on an empty stomach, OMG. I will eat this. I could damn near eat this whole watermelon. I swear to God. That is how I start.
No, I
my
get
day.
it.
Yeah. And this watermelon, it's like the God sprinkled sugar. Oh, wait, no. Agave. All over this watermelon. No. So that would be how I'd start my day.
Okay, and so do you eat right when you get up? What time do you start eating?
I generally eat after like around 7, 6,
okay.
7 in the morning because I get to work so very early in the morning. And then that's why I can always slam down some juice or whatever. But if I'm going to start eating and we have watermelon and it's like this is what I'm dining on for a while. Trust.
Okay, and so you went plant-based, for anybody who doesn't know, around 40, right? So it's never too late.
I met my husband when I was turning 40 years old, and that's when I became plant-based. I got 2 books, Fit for Life by Harvey and Marilyn Diamond, and the Mucusless Diet Healing System. I read those books, and I promise you, knowledge is power.
Yeah, because I wonder where you'd be right now at 74 if you didn't shave then.
If I hadn't met my husband, and if I hadn't made gained the knowledge that I gained to understand more about me as a human, part of the human species, and what I should be ingesting. And I'm glad I came up on that information. I'm so blessed.
Yeah.
I feel so blessed.
Yeah.
I really do. Because I am one healthy sister.
Let me tell you, I've been hanging out with Chef Babette for a few days now. She has so much energy. It's no joke. She walks the walk, talks the talk, and I want to be like this. So strong, just literally like being around a 25-year-old.
Right.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay, so the watermelon first, and then wait till you guys see what she has at the end of the day. So stay tuned till the end because it's incredible.
Stay tuned. So, this is my Kool-Aid drink. Now, everybody tries to tell me, Babette, that is way too much sugar in that drink. But guess what? I drink this drink all the time. When I want a nice, sweet Kool-Aid, healthy, spicy beet juice, this is what I'm drinking. So,
and it's working for you.
Tell them what's in it.
And I just have to tell them something, you guys. Chef Babette is staying with me for a couple days, so I literally need this much ginger for her diet. So one key thing that I see from being around her in her diet is ginger. So is that it? That's an important thing?
I really, really, really love ginger, and I love these drinks spicy, but this one is so delicious. So what we have is organic pineapple.
Yeah.
We've got, I decided to use 4 oranges in this one, 1 lemon, and after we make room, we're going to put beets in here. Now what we had was 1 huge beet, and we cut it up like this. We're going to use all of these beets.
Yeah, beets, I've heard they're really good for blood pressure.
They're so good for you.
And then lots of ginger. You love your ginger.
Right.
It's so healthy though, right?
Yeah.
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 And okay, you juice every day. Is juicing, how long have you been juicing? A long time?
I've been juicing for a number of years.
Yeah.
It's just extremely, it's just part of my diet.
Yeah, okay.
Part of who I am. I'm not a really big bulky eater, and at 74 years old, I'm really going hard for nutrients. So juicing works for me a lot.
All right, look at that color, wow.
I know.
Okay, so this would be a typical juice you drink in a day?
It's my Kool-Aid.
And what would be maybe one other one? Because I know you switch it up sometimes.
Oh, I love carrot, orange, and a little turmeric sea moss.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, and you have,
Carrot,
Chef Babette
orange,
has her own sea moss, and it's incredible. And there's so many nutrients. I think it has 102.
Show
How many minerals do we need in our body?
We need 102, and it gives you 92 of 102.
Yeah, and I've never seen this.
Vitamins and minerals.
I've never seen this. She has all different kinds. So I'll link those down below. You guys, they're awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so in the carrot, orange, I would put a little turmeric sea moss in there and go for it.
And you do green juices too, right?
Try?
Yeah, I want to try it.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers, girl.
Boom.
Cheers. Oh, that's incredible.
I told you.
That is nice. So healthy with it.
Now, you don't have to put as much ginger.
No, but no, this
obviously.
is perfect with this much ginger, actually.
But it's delicious, isn't it?
This feels so healthy, though. I can literally just feel my blood
know,
flowing
isn't
better
it-
in my brain.
Isn't
It's
it
so
amazing?
good.
It's good, but Kool-Aid, right?
I love it.
I
Good
know.
job.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's get the next thing is going to blow your guys' mind. Okay, this smells delicious. Before we get into this meal, I want to ask you, because a lot of people don't know, how do you sustain plant-based long-term? You're like 30, 35 years vegan. How do you sustain it? Because a lot of people think you need like the amino acids and certain things in animal products.
Well, first of all, I believe as part of the human species, I should be plant-based. So that's just what I believe. Secondly, I have a responsibility to myself and the planet in which I reside. And I know that some of our choices today are causing massive destruction on the planet in which we reside. So because it is part of my responsibility to take care of our planet home, I desire not to eat animals. Period.
And it's working. You're thriving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it just so happened that it's working. Yeah. So.
Okay.
And I've had my restaurant since 2008, made it through COVID, and we're still going. And all we do is just comfort food. We don't do a lot of deep frying or anything like that. We are 95% organic, and I say 95% because sometimes you just can't find it. But anyway.
And this is a dish you do at your restaurant, too?
I do this dish at my restaurant, and people just absolutely love it. Now, today, we added a couple of things that I don't normally add, but because of the type of soup it is, you can play with it.
Okay.
You can have fun with it. So
And
we
you-
added corn, and normally I don't put corn in it.
Yeah, and you eat
know?
this a lot. So you start out, you have your
yeah.
fruit, a juice, or juice
Exactly.
and fruit, and then this is a big thing you do very
Yeah,
often.
yeah.
Okay, so
Love
show
it,
us what it is.
Love it. Okay, so basically, we're gonna take cauliflower that I've already, I've heated this cauliflower and softened it. We've got soaked cashews. I think we soaked the cashews for about an hour or so.
Yeah.
And little arrowroot powder that's going to help thicken the soup for us. So let's start with the blend.
The blender, okay.
So go ahead, Jillian, and
Put the cauliflower?
Put that in.
And the
there.
water?
You can add
Okay,
the water
perfect.
as well. It
Yep.
might be a little warm for you.
Okay, my
Is
hands
it
are clean,
okay?
everybody, don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
okay. Add all of it, right?
No, you can pour a little. We're gonna pour a little of this water off. No. Go ahead and put the rest of that
Yeah, okay.
cauliflower in.
Oops. Okay, there we go.
Because we may not need to. And then go ahead and put the cashews in.
Okay. And then how much cashews did you do? So this is like 2 heads of cauliflower.
That's probably about 1.5 cups of cashews.
And about 2 heads of cauliflower.
This is about, I'd say, 2 tablespoons, maybe a tablespoon.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be a tablespoon and a half or something. A tablespoon and a teaspoon or something like that.
Of liquid aminos.
Of Bragg's liquid amino. And okay, so let's blend this. So what we wound up doing was we wound up adding more Bragg's. So I would say 1/4 cup of Bragg's liquid amino to salt, but you should taste it. And if you need more or less, then so be it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this mixture and pour it in our pot. Can you get a shot of our cooked cauliflower? Still has a little water in it. We're gonna pour this in there.
Okay, and then you want that? You want a little bit of water? Pour the whole thing?
Now I want all of it in there.
Okay.
Because right now we're playing a dumping game. We're just pouring everything in. We're going to also add the rest of another can of coconut cream.
This looks good.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
Trust.
okay.
And this is coconut cream with a little arrowroot powder. The arrowroot powder is going to make sure we got the thickness. This is a very creamy, thick kind of soup. So we're going to add this in.
And so you eat pretty clean, pretty whole foods, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever have a big cheat day where you're like, I'm just going to go all out today and go crazy?
No.
No,
No.
that's good.
I don't play that too much.
Yeah.
Now, I like the nutritional yeast, so we're going to add some nutritional yeast to this. I'd say about a tablespoon of nutritional yeast.
Nice flavor. And there's B12 and stuff in there.
Now we can start dumping.
Okay, dumping
We've
all
got,
these ingredients?
yeah, we've got green onion we're going to dump in.
Okay, and these are sweet peppers, these are called, right? Yeah.
Sweet peppers.
Okay.
Red onion.
And then what kind of tomato, or what kind of mushrooms are these?
And
Sicilian?
those are shiitake mushroom. I
Shiitake.
love the shiitake mushroom. They're so delicious. We've got basil we're going to dump in here. Sweet corn.
Mmm. Soups are good.
Yep.
And
You
then
go ahead
garlic,
and put
right?
the garlic in.
So how much garlic was that? Like,
Oh, that was 3.
Three?
It was 3. And we're going to pour walnuts in.
Mmm.
We're going to mix all this up.
Wow.
I know. Already, huh?
This looks good.
It looks so good. So we're going to put it back on the stove and allow all of this stuff to kind of blend together. And then we'll put it in our bowls for everybody to taste.
Okay, I'm excited. Okay, since I'm raw, the girls are going to try it. It looks so delicious. How is it, May? Did you taste test it? Want to taste test it? Yeah? It's a winner?
Oh, thanks.
Did you taste it? Oh, she's asking for more. You know it's good then.
So we've completed our creamy cauliflower soup, and I added a little bit more liquid amino for my palate, but as I mentioned earlier, you season to taste, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So very nutrient dense too.
Yeah.
And it was a hit with my kids, so you know it's really good.
Yeah.
And then next up, so for snack.
So, like, say for instance, I've had my soup in the evening. I go to bed really early, you guys, because I get up really early because I have a job to get to. If I'm going to be eating something, it's going to be something like nuts, seeds, and raisins or dates, or it may just be fruit. And that's how I wrap up my day.
Okay. And what about maybe also any other keys to health? And what does a
Well,
day in the life look like?
movement is extremely important, especially for people my age. It's extremely important that, say for instance, you fall in the house. Are you able to get yourself up? You have to be strong enough to get yourself up. So it's very important that you make sure that you can you move every day, and that you make sure that you're strengthened. Your upper body is strengthened. So I don't know. That's extremely important to me, and I'm very, very, very serious about taking care of myself. I busted my knee a year and a half ago, and took some time off, but I'm back at it, even if I just have to do workouts in my house. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes all I do is 100 of these leg lifts, 100 of these in the morning before I get started doing anything. Squats. I'm squatting with a couple of weights. They don't even have to be that heavy, but it's the movement, moving my arms and making sure that my shoulders work, and all of that is extremely important, especially at almost 75 years old. If I get in the bathtub, I don't want to have to call somebody to get me out of the tub. I want to be able to get my own self out of the tub. So
Yeah,
all
well
of that's
said.
important. Yeah.
Okay, and any tips for somebody watching who has a hard time staying on track with like whole food plant-based because they just can't give up the addictive food?
You know what I feel is extremely important? We have been gifted this life, and it's so important to practice self-love and self-care. It says to the intelligence that gifted us this existence on this planet in human form, thank you, and I appreciate you. And so I do appreciate the gift of life, and that's why I take care of myself. I love myself so much. Anyway.
And we love you too.
Thank you.
She's incredible. And one last thing, any supplements? Because I know people might wonder.
Well, you know, my company, Earth and Sea Wellness, I do a lot of sea moss. I'm not over the top with supplements. That is why I juice so much and try to get as many nutrients from my food intake as possible. But for sure, I'm all over the sea moss. That's for sure.
And her sea moss is incredible, so I'll link all that down below. Well, you're incredible. Thank you so much
Thanks
for coming
having
on
me.
and sharing, because we've never seen this.
And thank you, Mama, for liking it.
Yeah, she loved it, and she is particular.
She is
let me
very
tell
particular.
you. Yeah, you can have one. So you're inspiring. Like, we really appreciate it. We needed
Thank
to
you,
see what
Julie.
you're eating because
Thank
we want to
you.
be like
Can I
this in
get
our
my nail
70s.
polish?
Okay, just wait. So thank you for coming on. We love you. And I'll put all your links down below. The links for the juice are the links links for sea moss, everything for you as well. Everybody go follow Chef Babette and stay tuned because we prepared a raw vegan chili recipe that's gonna blow your freaking mind. It's literally in almost 9 years raw, the best raw vegan dish I've ever had. And we whipped it together in a few minutes. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe so you don't miss that. And also a great sit down podcast where Chef Babette is just on fire. And I'll put a couple other really good videos on the screen right now for you guys to watch. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.